I get knocked down, but I get up again. Hello, my gentle fellows. It is I, the one and only FlamesCreate. Hello, Sniper. Hello, Kicks. It's just gonna be us two today. Yep. Finally! Finally! Hello, Punk Bunny. See, we're getting there to the end. We're getting there. I've added new races, so... Well, I've added the ones from prior. The bat. I just updated the bat race. The Lumens from before. We got the bugs people. The Tengu's always been a couple characters, but I made it into its whole entire race. And, it's been a while. Then we got the Wawas. That's actually a new one, because I do have, like, characters that are, like, stuffed animals, but they're on a different island. They're, like, a lot of them are teddy bear-like, so they're creatures that look like things from teddy bear stuffed creatures from different. And then we got the cotton candy people. We already know the cannibals are later on. They're not one of the original species. Then we got the people with the orange skin. I'm calling them amberins for now, because amber. And then we got the fairies. And then we got a... This is actually an old one I was planning on adding. They're just like ink creatures, but there are very few of them. Then we got these. This is a new one, the dolls. I don't know if that's what they're gonna be called right here, but this is gonna help me create a character, because eventually I do want my own type of Pokemon thing. So I'm gonna have a character that is basically a doll. And he's going to have these capsules that can capture creatures. So I can have a Pokemon series within my own series using the same creatures as this series as well. Then we got the merchant, the people that are like usually merchants. I don't know what to call them yet. And then we got the new ones. They're wood. I needed more races that are like driftwood. Well, not. I just need more races that are like, because I can't be a super, call myself very creative and only have like 6 races or 9 races or 6 original races. But so I was like, I'm gonna add more. So some that is just, they're basically dried up pieces of wood. They're driftwood in a way. They're made from driftwood, kind of. And then we got these dudes. Hello, Anti. Hello, Random Words. Hello, Smiley Face. Hello, Kicks. Hello, Sawyer. Then we got this race. So this race is pretty much... They pretty much get anything. They have gems on their heads. That's what the main thing is. They have gems on their heads. There's a couple of them in the background. But I needed to add more. As I'm adding these, I'm realizing I need to add more. So when I do digital, I might replace some. But still, majority is going to be goblins. We got some characters that will show up in the future. And we got Anti somewhere. You got to find them. You're not going to see. Anyways, why do you not trust me? What do you mean? I'm a Saudi femboy, and I am from Greece. Yes, are you, though? A Sodi. What's a Sodi? Dun, dun, dun. Smiley, congratulations. You won the wheel spin. You're lucky you joined today. Anyways. Yes. Sodi is my nickname. Why do you not trust me? I'm a Sodi emo boy from Australia. I knew you guys was gonna click. If you even have a character for me to draw. If not, then I can help you. But I sound like Daily Dose of the Internet. He sounds like me. How about that? I birthed him. I was not aware of this. I wasn't either. Anyways. Those are the new races, and I'm going to draw one of the characters, actually, on this paper. I'm going to draw this guy right here. I want to have some older type characters as well, so this is a goblin guy who's, like, has, like, he has a fire on his head, like another one, because that's, like, a style from some of the Gorks, and I got the idea from Shadow of Mordor War, but I think I'm gonna call him Volcanor. He's gonna have a funny name. My name's Volcanor, and I'm like, that's lame. But yeah, dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna draw Volcanor on a piece of small paper like these ones, because apparently that's the only time I can draw good. But let me just get some more out real quick. Do I even have? Do you even have a comic out yet? Don't get lost in the sauce. It's so easy to get lost in the sauce. You found him immediately. That's because he's right on top. Of course you'd find him. I was gonna wait to say, can you guess where he is before I... When I do the digital, I'm gonna erase his spot and put him somewhere even harder now. See, one of my problems is I'm over here promoting with no product. I'm over here making stickers, shirts, and I don't even gotta... When you commercialize something that isn't even out, you look stupid. And I'm almost looking stupid. I'm just getting the last few out the way. Just don't get lost in the sauce. People are like, oh, I'm gonna have this character, so can we animate him now? And they draw like a stick figure. Very imaginative, but do you have skill to put your imaginative on the paper? Yeah. It's just for her. Well, yeah, that's understandable. I can get that, but I'm just making a general broad statement. All right, time to make Volcanor. That's his funny name, Volcanor. He is the volcano. Stalker, stalker. Oh yeah, you do have a character. Yes, I do need one. You did do the wheel spin. You won the wheel spin. I didn't record it. Actually, I did record it, but I was like, are you even active here? So then I was thinking about crunching it down to like only the most active people. But you joined today, so it's your lucky day. I just say walking just extremely close behind. Behind who? I want to make him have a different body type. We should go for more body types. But he's going to be an old man. Should he be a big fat old man? Well, not fat, but... Or should he have like a... My name's Volcanor. Alright, so we're going to... I don't know what his body type is going to be like. You're not a good? Well, you can get good just easily. You know, follow the stick men. Follow them. Follow the stick men. Follow them all. And you'll get better in no time. Emo swagger? Nah, man. You're like trying to be a time capsule. What's swag to me when you got style? I'm timeless, baby. I'm timeless. Swag is trendy. My timelessness is beyond that. You know, we need to lock in here. A big muscle dude? I already have a big muscle dude. He's an old dude, though. I guess we can make him big and buff, because I just did my fat-looking dude. Well, big-bellied beer gut type of dude. So, I guess I can make him. Yeah, I'll make him. I'll just make him a little bit different from Trash Boat. He'll be hunched over a bit, if that makes sense. Yeah, he'll be, like, hunched over. But he's in the back of the Volcanor is what he calls himself. I love a big belly. What is it with you freaks? Someone says they don't like dragons, I'm gonna crash out. Who would say that? I'm trying to be myself, partner. Never met another person who's so true and in love with themselves the same way I am. Oh yeah. It's okay to get humbled once in a while. You know? You gotta get over yourself sometimes, you know? This looks like a Pokemon. But whatever. That ground type. This dude's gonna have a basic-esque look. He's not gonna be too advanced. He's like one of those level 1 boss type dudes. But he's like one of those guys who's old though. He's like an old man. Because back in his day, he was like OP as hell. But in this day, he's like very like old and he's like level 1 boss now. Back in my day, I would have whooped your ass. Hello. Think he's gonna have hair? Should he have hair? Should he just be... No, he has fire on the top. He has no hair. He's Volcanor. Alright, bet. He's Volcanor. At least a 6 out of 10. Level 30 Hitman versus level... Yes. I would say this guy is like low level 20 Mafia boss or something. I do have another character with a fire on top of his head. You guys already know of him, so I'm not going to take him out. I'm actually going to take him out. If I could find my papers. I'm actually going to take him out. Just for reference, so I don't keep it too like him, but I want it somewhat similar as him as well. I get knocked down. Here he is, Bonfire. The goats. Look at him. He's really cool. I like his design a lot. Bonfire. Claymore. He ain't touching Claymore. You've seen the new look to Claymore, right? See, I like Bonfire. I think I should make his upper body more like the original. But this is also looks cool too. Bonfire. He's different though. He's not, no. Alright, where's my paper clips? I'm gonna put this over here for now. Put this over here. Swamp Fire. I guess so. It's actually, if you ever played Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War is one of the best games of all time. Anyways, let's just do this. We got some big Bane-looking, built Brawlic dude. Let's see how I'm going to make him look, actually. I'm not sure where I'm going to go from this. But let's just have a... Who just sent something? Lantern. Oh, that looks fun. Well, we have Lantern now. Alright, he's an older man. His teeth are intact, though. Hello. I come from Mordor. I chill with the Nazguls. So you did play the game, or is that just from the movie standpoint? I love buff old men. Oh god. I still didn't do the giveaway for the stickers yet. I don't know what I'm waiting on, to be honest. I don't know what I'm waiting on. Like I tell you, screenshots of what? You know the MC of my comic is a buff old man. What? Hard to believe. Hard to believe. The one who doesn't look like he's an old man, but just a 38-year-old at max. He looks like a 38-year-old at max if he's the one with the naps. Wait, black male. Sniper already did dirty. You gonna do him dirty again? Oh, I hate when this happens. Guess we're drawing like this for now. No! I'm gonna have him a little gut, you know? A little tiny gut. Shipping to the third layer of hell. Nah, it's not good. Shipping to the underworld is not a good idea. Shipping to a Rust server. To that Green Inferno game. That's what Australia is. Can a fairy get on fire? Of course it can set on fire. Why do you want to set one on fire? You monster. Should I have his belly exposed? Nah, do I want to overdo it? Yeah, right. I made 2 integrant OCs, might make a 3rd one. Uh-oh, he's at it again. It's cool. Swag integrant clears. We're gonna set kicks on fire to see if fairy can get set on fire. I don't know what to do with this foot, to be honest. I should probably be in the same stance this way. He's gonna be standing just like the regular way he was standing with his other leg, probably. That would make the most sense in this predicament. Yeah. He's like those WWE wrestlers that can never retire. They keep coming back. You guys ever see those dudes? They just never come back. They're just still in it until they can't. He's gonna wear like a tank, but they have to wear a thick shirt to cover them. They're out of shapeness. Me and Anti do another. I mean, I guess you want to see that. Do you really want to see that? Or where is he? He's gonna. What shoes is he gonna have on? Should he have boxers on? No, he's gonna have. No, well, he did 2. I did 2. He wants to eat Fairy Boy. Did I say that? I don't remember that. Mr. Screen Shitter. I have screenshots. Interrumi, I'll bring your female demographic up by 60%. Nah. I don't think you would. You can't even bring your demographic up IRL. I know you don't. Wrong. Wrong. Alright, so we got Volcanor. Look at him. He's old and washed up. I'm gonna give him pupils, actually. I wasn't going to at first, but he's pupil worthy. Volcanor. Rah. Everyone getting a happy ending. 60-year-old Chinese women. Oh. Time out yourself. Right now. I still wanted to interview the other people, but it just never worked out, I guess. I'm gonna stop. Cause if no one seems interested, I'm just gonna give up at that point. Like, it's like I'm not gonna degrade myself to try and, you know. Johnny wants to be interviewed. Shh, I am not interviewing Johnny, right? First question is to be, why are you acting like a shit stain? Don't give up. I enjoyed them. It's not worth it. My energy levels are low. I'll try and do some more, but... And also, whoever I'm interviewing, I have to indulge myself in everything they've created so I can ask them appropriate questions. You know? But maybe I should wait for people to reach out for me instead. But people would only do that if I, like, have 1 million followers. So, that's the problem with a lot of people. If it ain't... No, if they don't get a return out of it instantly, then... Should I have his stomach out? I don't know. That's a little too extra. I think maybe it's out initially, but then he pulls it down. I don't know, man. Maybe I should give him a... I don't know what to do with his feet. Should I have his toes out? Nah, I don't want his toes out. I'm gonna have him with big old boots, though. The world's funniest boots. He's gonna be like a retired villain. That's his type of arc. He hates OGs. I'm not gonna interview you. What have you created? The only people, the credentials to get interviewed is someone who's created many projects and have many projects on the way to come. And you got to be an artist in a way, basically. And you got to be old enough, of course. Those are the credentials. No more spontaneousness. A habit of pulling his shirt down. Oh, yeah, probably. Maybe his belly button does stick out, and then he's like... Maybe it does. I'm going to leave it down for this moment. The archetype for this character is a retired you know, a retired villain, basically, in a way. I used to fuck shit up, rawr, but I'm washed up and he's drinking cans of sunshine or whatever beer. That's a funny. You sneak dissing over here. All right. He's gonna have his nails out. See, the thing is, Caleb can draw. We seen what he did. We seen it. He can keep hiding from us. Just bring a little sketchbook wherever you go and start jotting down those little ideas. And when you feel comfortable, then you just start going at it. But keep your main thing, you know? I get knocked down. Give him a habit of pulling his shirt. I already read that. You should buy the Enra avatar I created. I'll create one myself. How dare you? I'm not an artist, but I'm not a rapper. Okay, super hot. Super hot fire. Ugh. I heard a car. Well, it was just the goddams. What do I say without sounding racist? They know who they are in them goddamn little motorcycle things. Yes, there is a difference. You don't know how to draw the basics, but you're an artist. You thought I was going to say the other way? Yeah, we know your game. You are an artist through and through, buddy. I hate to tell you this, but he's gonna see Enra. You little flamey boy, I was the OG fire around here. I used to terrorize people. Should I give him a... Nah, he's gonna stay like this. Said, but you? You gone soft. I'm gonna go play Roblox. Says the weirdly shaped artist type person. See, you know, you're Mr. Alternative Emo Swagathon boy. But we know what you are. We know what you are. I know what you are. That's for sure. You're not playing Roblox. I don't think you're allowed to play Roblox. I'm gonna have like an old villain group. He's part of the old villain group. Or not. No, he just looks very retro villainy compared to the newer aged, like the Bombfire. This is him versus what Bombfire is gonna look like. He might be a part of he was a part of Green Ear's crew, but too late now. I can have them talk about it because I like to show scenes where not tertiary, just civilians talking about things. Have you heard? I've heard Volcanor's back in action. Said, but he looked a lot quite smaller than I remember. Hey, man, it happens when you get old. You just shrink. Said, are you sure that's Volcanor? It shows a wanted poster. I don't know. Shifties over 60s. I gotta show more scenes where they're in the wanted poster. I should do that for next chapter. But I gotta show what makes them wanted, you know? No, did I even show a panel where they're all in the wanted? Oh, yeah, they are. Only a few of them. Try to control your stories. Good God, he's all up in your business like that? Don't tell him you're doing it and just do it. That's all I got to say. Do not tell him you're doing it. Just go straight in. He doesn't know you're watching stuff right now. And if he doesn't know you're watching stuff, your dad is going to make a better story, trust. I mean, he probably will make a better story, but art is about self-expression. And if he already chose to opt out of the not choosing a... He already opted out of that lifestyle, so it's too late. You can't live your dreams through other people. It's not right. But... why does he be checking that? That's weird. Anyway. Probably because you've been drawing old men kissing. Yeah, he definitely wanted to be an artist in his past life, but he just never decided to see it through. That's why you don't have to make stories. Do it in this way. Make 3 to 5, 6. You can make 3-page or 3-panel sequences until it just becomes a story on its own. You can't do nothing then, because when you're doing sequences, then it's just like something starts, something happens because of it, and then you just, over the course of time, making a bunch of them until it ties together into one. He wanted to be an engineer as a truck driver. Doesn't check out. He's gonna have a Hello Kitty backpack. No, I'm kidding. He's gonna have a little tiny backpack, though. It's gonna look like a cute little backpack thing. Does he have a backpack? I don't know. You ever see those old dudes in Walmart wear those, like, kitty-ish stuff and neon socks? Said before my back was hurting. He's gonna have like a little kitty looking backpack thing. He'd still be, isn't it? Yeah. That's funny. Well, he's right here. Something like that. But I made a whole design off of it. Maybe I should maybe I should give him a goatee here, because this year difference isn't too much. Where's the pen? I don't know anymore. My life's over. Alright, maybe it's over here. Is this it? No, it's 2, but it still could work. Yeah, it'll be his goatee for now. Put me in the crowd. You're right there. Pill boy. Alright. But you're there more as like a prop. People at the mall sell AI prints of lions smoking for $300. Your dad loves AI and he's controlling. Your dad sounds like a villain. He loves AI and he's clamming through. Yeah, your dad's a villain. I gotta defeat your dad now. It's gonna go up, the female demographic. The female demographic goes up when I show, who am I going to show? The female demographic actually has literally been going up when I draw this guy. Kid you not. The analytics, the comments, I see them all. I'm not against AI because technically AI has been in our livelihood since we were born. We just wasn't calling it what it was or what it always been. But AI is not gonna compete with these. AI can't compete with me, so it doesn't matter. That's the female gaze. So is the female gaze the female gazing, or just what they're attracted to then? All right. Or is the female gaze what we see them when they're looking at us, trying to seduce us by using their eyeballs? We'll never know. He's gonna say something here. He's gonna say, like, taking candy from a baby. He's gonna say, like, taking candy from a baby, and his hand's gonna ignite. Volcanor. Maybe he's gonna train, and Ra's gonna train a little bit with Volcanor. Volcanor's gonna be like, Volcanor. What is that? That's FedEx, bro. So I think my package went in the wrong place. All right. My power system is very inconsistent. But I'll tell you, there's different types of power systems. Integrants have their own power systems. You got the charms, their regular powers, and the activated charms. And then you have the belief system. That's a power system. A big power system is the belief system. Like if you ever watched a Mob Psycho where that plant thing takes over, that's like a replication of Mob. That was getting stronger because people kept believing in it. And forcibly making people believe in it. But also, so originally Volcanor just was like he got one of these helmet things that he can set on fire, just like how Bombfire has, like this. But the thing is, people started thinking it was like something real, so then it stayed permanently. And then he started developing powers the more he started terrorizing people because he got a name for himself. Just like Io, the more followers he gets to his religion, the stronger he can get. Just like the priests of Numen, that's why they're really strong initially, is because they had a lot of belief in their Numen, which was where they was being like a conduit from that. They were gaining magical powers from it. And or you can go straight to Gargro and risk your life. Gargro can grant abilities, or you can have magical items, which Okoro, the pig with the infinity symbol on his head, he doesn't have. No one really knows he exists, so he can't get power from others' beliefs. And he doesn't subscribe to anything really but his own thing that he made up, pretty much. And he's got a magical item instead. But the magical item derives from his own strong belief. But if you have one drop of doubt in your mind, pretty much your power gets weaker. Long ore farm. You've been watching those ore farm videos. I think I should leave for a week to get my aura up. You guys are unappreciative of my aura. You guys are like, oh, he's here every day. I'm not gonna be here, and then it just lowers the quality. You know, I gotta turn into fashion mogul, fucking mogul, whatever the hell. Just arrive late on purpose. People tend to appreciate you more when you're less. Even at the workplace, which is funny. Even at the workplace. I don't have aura. Yeah, I don't. I know how to suppress it. Has anyone watched Freerun? I know how to suppress it. That's why. But it's far greater. You're the person that's like, she has no aura. We can destroy him. Yours is pretty big, but then I unleash it, and then it's like too pretty to be nonchalant. That doesn't even make any sense. I wouldn't say I'm nonchalant. I'm just pretty over it and tired. I'm very observant, but when I get to know you, and I basically sniff you out in a way, and I feel it's a safe place, then I'm cracked out. But until then, I'll be the most quietest man you've ever known. In real life, of course. What the is aura? Wouldn't you like to know? Arua. That's Arua. Hello, white egg Roblox. Yeah, but you'll never catch me. Flocking. Me and you can't be cool with all these. Echo said hi. Hello, Echo. Hello, Echo. Are you in Kix's room right now? What? Like husband and wife? Tell him they're a jabroni or a pansy. Thank you, White Egg. Mr. White Egg. Who do you think wins in a fight? Volcanor? Ryba? Or, well, we're not even going to throw him in there. Well, Jeez. Crazy. He's dying like that. Jabroni. Okay, Volcanor. But yeah, that's my power system, really. It goes off of belief system. I know that sounds like BS, but when it happens, it works. It works for this series for sure. Because this series is all about belief in Numen in a way. But he's not the one technically granting powers. It's you that's granting powers. It's all about what you can create for yourself. And it also plays along the theory that there is no God, we are God in a way. God's inside of us. But also plays in its own thing. I'm playing off of every single facet of everything I've ever learned. I'm not going to lie to you. But because it's too interesting to keep out. But I like people. Draw at school. I like people. You draw good. They make beautiful love. Who makes beautiful love? You think I'm going to have one of those scenes in my series? So if I were to have that, there is love. Volcanor. How tall is this dude, first off? Let's set the boundary for how tall this man is. How tall we want him to be. I'm thinking he should be about... Yeah. Hello, Luna. Let's say he got to be pretty huge. He got to be like size of a mountain. Not really, but like in people's exaggerations. He can't be taller than Niall. I'll make him 6'8". 6'8's a good height. He was probably 7 foot when he was younger, but he's 6'8 now. In their honeymoon, that's crazy. You lost your motivation? Well, motivation comes and goes. Discipline is forever. No, discipline isn't forever. Well, it's forever that you have to try to get that discipline. And it's only a hard-fought battle here. Like, even this, it may seem productive, but I'm really straying from what I should be doing. So easy to draw up on these little papers. But I like drawing new. I need to get that idea out of my head, so I had to. I'm tired. Wait. 6'7"? What do you mean? Yeah, he's 6'7". No, he's 6'8". When he was younger, he was probably 7 something. Yeah, we do need his chapter, but I've been slacking. I gotta release the other chapter before that. And then I gotta release the remaster, then I can work on that. But until then, I should get this done. So I don't think I should live stream until I get this picture done. Or at least all the characters left on this border. But it gets smaller and smaller, it goes back, so I'm gonna have to make more faces, but... Or will I be able to? That's the question, because I can't zoom in on this paper. I don't know. Well, guys, I am tired, so you will watch me do nothing. I'm gonna get out of here. Let's go to bed together. That's the way. You know, there's nepotism in the music industry, right? There's plenty of stuff like that. There's very bad things there. I can see Johnny in the crowd. Where? There is a Johnny in the crowd. A Prime chapter. Yeah, his chapter was exceptionally short. You've read the extras, right? He's in there. There's a little extra scene. I got another one coming up. But yeah, we have another. Bye, Mr. White Egg Roblox. Too many ideas, fellas. Not enough time. Prime already has a chapter written up, like an actual full chapter. It's already sketched up. Yeah, I find a lot of good artists, indie artists, and they're just underrated. So, but you know what's good about that? Let's say we make a project, we can get their music in there with no royalties. That's what I was planning on doing when let's say I get a video game or whatever. I want to not hire people, but give them the opportunity to have their song in the game. So I'd be getting it for free, technically. And if it's a good song, of course. Steal some of his music and put in my project since I still need... yes, that's what you're doing, hoping for. Because if you show people it as an opportunity, in which it is, if I made a song and someone came up to me, even a bigger company, asking me to like put it in there, I'd say yes with no hesitation. But like even for free, because publicity is everything. Publicity's worth more than money sometimes. But yeah, long as they own the song, still it shouldn't matter. Like I want to get those people who make edits or make their own beats with edits and stuff that are used for edits, I'll get them. That's where the heat's at. That's where the money's at. I'm not gonna pay you for your hard work. You're getting clout instead. Someone with 6K followers. I said when I have the video game out, dork. And when there's a video game out, just putting it on a Steam store is giving me millions of views off that alone. And I want the main theme to be a beat I've created that I've had in my head for about a couple years. I'm going to create a beat. I can play it perfectly in my head. And honestly, it really is a stock investment for you both. If I was making music and someone random came to me saying, hey, can I put it in a game? I should not. The smartest decision one could make is to say yes. Like, I've done free art for people to put in their own thing. I've worked with people doing stuff for free. If you don't want, in order to get paid, eventually you have to do stuff for free. That's how you get out there. Dork. I'm leaving the economy. How are you gonna leave the economy? Yeah, you can't do it alone. You can't be the only sentient person here. You can't be the only sentient. Don't leave, Anti. You're the only one who matches his, No! Yep, that's Kicks falling down a hole and exploding. The explosion sound is very minimal. You can't hear it because it fell so deep into the crater. I need to work on guitar. Uh-oh. He's gonna explode for real this time. Appreciating me? I do appreciate you. What are you talking about? You're just a little delulu sometimes. Oh, God. I drew your whole pill character, man. What do you want from me? I'm wearing the Numen's Law, the characters, man. Whoop, right there. Yeti, Nile, Prime, ooh, the Rave, Shard, Bora, Purin, Enra, Flora. We love green. I have too much swag to be taken for granted. I don't know what color palette to use for my cover. It just needs green. Depends what you want. The best way, you can either, I'd use like a polar opposite color from the characters to kind of separate them. Or unless you want to go either that route, or you can go the palette that's closest to them, but deviate a little bit, but make it a little more washed look. I don't know. Green team greater than blue team. Are you still going to be green? No, it's when everyone eventually, let's say I get millions of followers, I'm going to have a lot of green names. Assuming, I don't think I'm ever going to crack 1 million on YouTube. But the thing is, fellas, the way it goes with this type of route I'm taking, you just get 1 million after your projects are out. You don't get it before, or it doesn't climb up during. It's like I'm building a structure for a rocket to launch off of it. All the characters have green, red, and blue. Green, red, and blue. So RGB. What time is it? All right, so you guys are gonna follow me outside my house to go pick up, cause I gotta pick her up. God damn it. Well, let's just get ready. I'll take you on the trip. Good Lord, let me clean up a bit. I leave in 10 minutes. No, you're staying here. You're staying here. I'm gonna put you on top of my thing until I leave. Let me get ready. Feels like FaceTime. Oh yeah, I see your face. You ever kissed your homies through FaceTime? I'm just doing it in hopes it works out. Yeah, that's what all we can do, I guess. I should clean my room. Well, it's not really messy, but it's the desk that messy. It starts at the desk. Don't say bye to me. You're staying here until You're staying here for at least 20 minutes. I gotta keep listening. Listen to the peak I found. You can listen after. Okay? You can listen after. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Alright, I'll clean this up when she gets here. Since she wants to be all up on my neck. Alright. I'm gonna be sad if they say no. Well, it depends how you word it. Your wording's everything. You know? Here's how I would word it. I'd say, hey man, can I get your song in my game? I can't pay you anything. But it's great music. You gotta sound like you're really appreciating it and how underrated it is, and it needs to be seen. You gotta make them feel like it's the greatest thing. The greatest thing. Yeah, just glaze them so badly. Just fighting a harlot? Don't color that. Come on now. It's Caleb. We're inviting Caleb over. I'm inviting Caleb over, guys. If you see a black-haired... Let's move. Alright, let me get my bag. Let's get my wallet on. I finished silk-backed haired guy's design. Oh, slick back. Don't invite me over, I'll clean your room without permission. No, my room's pretty clean. I've been slowly throwing things away. There's just my pile of clothes on the bed. No, that's Yoda. My pile of clothes is right there. They're all clean clothes. I just gotta put them away. But other than that, it's pretty clean. I hate when my hair gets frizzy on the top. It's so annoying. I've been slowly throwing things away for minimalism. I've been slowly throwing things I told you, the dream room is just a mattress on the floor, a hardwood floor, or a nice carpet, and just your product that you're trying to create right there. I would live like that. So when I get a lot of YouTube money, I'm gonna live in Thailand. It's just a little bit of hair or rain on the top just destroys it, or wind a little bit. You can't control the frizz. It's non-negotiable. But, alright, I got my keys. Alright, let's go. Oh, me. Like a man! For lady boys, what? I gotta send you a funny video. Lady boy! Alright. I'll be back. I'm taking you with me. I don't like you're going. It's so cheap to live there, dude. I could live there off of $100 per month. I could live there off of. That's YouTube money. You know how much time I could get working on my stuff if I do that? A lot of time. Tons of time. There's like a random blind spot back here that like destroys the Wi-Fi signal. Teleported. Yeah, I teleported. I'm in your house now. Get naked. Alright, where am I? I'm driving. I'm gonna put you in this cup holder. Or something. Or should I put you right here? Help me! Where are we going? We're going to your mother's house. Where do you think we've been going these years? I'm going to your mother's house. My bag ripped back here. Ignore that mess. You don't have the funds to keep all of us? Yes, I do. I have all the funds. I'm moving you over here. Oh, it broke. That's tragic. Hold on. It broke my phone stand. I know, it's working now. Oh, let's go! We're going! We have a date! We have a date! Alright, let's go! Alright, hold on. Let me text her I'm on the way. On the way. Bring tablet. Okay, we're on the way, because I'm trying to teach her how to play video games, and the best thing to do is Supermarket Simulator on Roblox. Supermarket. Yeah, Sunday, I'm driving in New York. I'm picking up anti. Yeah. Oh, shit. It being Labor Day is how too many cars parked back here. There's too many people visiting. It's so annoying. So I'm gonna be quick before they take my parking spot because I'm gonna spaz out. Crooked. Don't forget to mention the 7 other people. That's funny. Sideways. That's funny. Work! Ah! We're on the road. I'm going to New York. This car would not make it to New York. It explodes before I get to New York. At it with I'm on a straightaway when no one else is on the road. IQ is top notch. Unlike this lady. Holy hell. I'm gonna end the live any minute though. Because I gotta make a call. 3 people. Get out of here.